Potent Ponder, and I'm back with another video. Yo, please come and thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, please support. I really like doing content like this because it's not as popular as my other content yet, and it just gets, I like the people who interact with these videos. So shout out to all of y'all who support. Click the link, click the description of how you can support this show. So listen, I wanted to come and talk about Tabitha Brown. Tabitha Brown, she has a YouTube channel. That's how I've, found out about her content, and then that she has her spices. I purchased Tabitha Brown's spices from Sam's Club, from Target. I think she has a popcorn. I know she has like hair products because one of my family members was talking about them and she uses them. So Tabitha came out, and the whole talk about DEI, like everybody's saying like which retailers they're not going to be supporting anymore. People are saying that they're not going to be going to Target, Walmart, and how they're going to be getting subscribing to Costco. Me as a business owner, I shop at Sam's Club because I find it to be cheaper than Costco, but I haven't heard anything about Sam's Club and DEI. But I just want to tell you, as it pertains to me and doing this reaction video to Tabitha Brown, what she is saying is that she did, and what I like is that she was aware of what she was talking about. She said, she can't hold these people and tell them to shop at Target, but understand that when you stop shopping at Target, you stop supporting minority, women, people of color. You stop supporting those businesses too. So maybe you could find a way to still support them without going there buying everything else. But I want you to think about, and I'm happy that she spoke on this because that's what I was thinking. Because listen, I have a cousin. Shout out to my cousin, HBCU Pets. Check out hbcupets.com. My cousin had several meetings with Target. She's trying to get her HBCU Pets, her pet apparel line in Target. Another co-worker of mine, her and her husband has a vegan season line. They're trying to get their vegan season line in the Walmarts. So if you don't go there, ultimately you're just pushing them out. And I'm happy that Tabitha spoke on this. So listen, let's check out Tabitha Brown. She just posted this video about an hour or so ago on YouTube, and I just wanted to bring this to you and react to it just to let you know I have the same sentiments. Like, look, I understand how people feel. You have the choice and you have the right to support what you want to support and not support what you don't want to support. But realize when you're doing that, you're also pushing those businesses down who do have the visibility of being in the Target, being in the Walmart, and all those other stores that you're choosing not to support. So listen, let's check out Tabitha Brown and let's get to it.
Hello there. Y'all all right? I know. It has been a tough week, right? And baby, it's been a tough 2025 and we are still in January. But I know many of you are asking and have asked and sent me messages about the recent DEI announcements at Target as well. And as disheartening as it is for me, I'm not the only one affected by this, right? It's for everyone who is a woman-owned business, minority-owned businesses, Black-owned businesses. It's for so many of us who work so very hard to be placed into retail, to finally be seen and approved for retail. Because contrary to whatever the world might tell you, it has been very hard for Black-owned businesses to hit shelves, right? Which is why it's such a big deal when we do finally land inside of retail. So it is definitely heartbreaking to feel unsupported, right? However, I am in business in multiple ways, with Target, with Walmart, and Amazon, right? I sell Donna's Recipe, my hair care products, right, are on Amazon. They're also in Target. And of course, I have a huge partnership with Target. I sell my seasonings at Walmart. I do business all over, just like many other people. And what I can tell you is, if we all decide to boycott and be like, no, we're not spending no money at these organizations, Listen, I get it. And if that's how you feel, honey, I 1000% get it. But so many of us will be affected, and our sales will drop. Our business will be hurt. And if any of you know business, it doesn't just happen overnight where you can just go take all your stuff and pull it off the shelves. There's a process. And then you got to, like, where you going to put it? You got to have a place to store it. That's money, right? You got to have another place to sell it, which is almost impossible sometimes. And even if you sell online, it's a process when it comes to business. And everyone does not have the funds or the means or the availability, the space to house their own products, right? But the thing that concerns me the most, and I want you to hear me and hear me well, if we all decide to stop supporting said businesses and say, you know, I can't buy nothing from there, even the businesses who were affected by the DEI ban, right? What that does is you take all our sales and they dwindle down. And then those companies get to say, oh, your products are not performing. And they can remove them from the shelves and then put their preferred businesses on the shelves. And then what happens to all the businesses who've worked so hard to get where they are? Then what happens, right? Now, I know that something that could solve it is ownership of these big corporations, right? It's a long way to go there. There are amazing companies like the Village Market in Atlanta, right, who support small businesses, and you can go in there and there's some amazing things that you can buy. But it's one store and it's very small. We're talking about mass market. You can't build that overnight. Do we all sometimes have these big dreams and aspirations to do that? Absolutely, right? But it is easier said than done, but it's not impossible. But until then, and in order to get there, we unfortunately have to play the game. And in playing that game, we got to be smarter than the ones who think they're in control, okay? And I say that to say, don't allow trying to be mindful with how I say this, because I want God to give me the right words, but don't allow foolishness to take us into separation and weed us out. Do you understand? Because sometimes that's what they want. And in times like this, they're telling us that. Okay? So as frustrating as I listen, as frustrating as the whole situation is, as frustrated as I am, as all of you are, we still got to be smart. Now, you can still go into those stores if you choose to and buy specific brands that you want to support and let the other things, right, not get your money. But be very specific. There's so many women, right, that have worked hard to be a woman-owned business. Donna's Recipe is two women, me and Gina Woods, my business partner. We are self-funded. We are self-funded. And we are on shelves in limited doors at Target, right? Other companies, right? There's a Black History Month is coming right now, and all of these brands are about to be showcased, some of them for the first time. And of course, they would do something like this right now, but they still need their moment. They still need our support. Only if you feel like you can and are willing to. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm telling you what, as a business owner, what we still need until we can get to another place, right? And I don't know when that other place will be. I know for me, I'm under contract. I'm gonna give it to you 100. I got another year. Then I make a decision. Okay. So many other businesses are just starting. They're just getting in. This is their big break to go to the next whatever phase of their business there may be. We have to have understanding and compassion for each other and not be in an emotional state, but also a smart state. Because if we start doing I'm not shopping there, and it's our businesses that are in there, that's their way that they will clean us out and replace us and say, well, your business is not performing. That's what people want. We can't give them what they want. Okay? I hope that this is making sense for somebody. And I know it's a long video, and I know somebody might not listen to the whole thing. But this is the truth. So I want to say right now, I thank you for supporting me for the last 5 years. I have worked with Target, with Walmart, with all the places that you have shopped for my products. I thank you for showing up for me. I thank you for supporting me. When you did, I thank you for showing out for me. And if you choose not to anymore, I understand that. And I still thank you and I'm grateful. But if you've heard anything that I've said today, if you still choose to show up for me, I thank you. But also showing up for others. We in it together. Okay? But either way, be clear. I understand. All right? But remember this, if you don't remember nothing else, let's not give them what they want. Okay? Don't let them take us off of shelves. Don't let them erase us. Numbers don't lie. We're needed. Our money is the dollar that really, really counts. Okay? Y'all go about your business. Know that I love you and have the most amazing day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. So listen. All right. So I understand her 100%. I think being a business owner, you don't even have to be a business owner, how hard it is to even get into different spaces where it's like, if you withdraw your support, how are these minority black owned businesses supposed to thrive if everyone is talking about pulling back? And I want to just be honest with you because, I'm going to keep it real. This is how I feel. People will say so much about, and like it was before people saying they wasn't going to Walmart no more. They wasn't shopping at the Lululemon no more. They wasn't going to Starbucks no more. McDonald's even. They wasn't going to Chick-fil-A because they was conservative. But then I still see Negroes filling up their lemonade cup, getting their chicken sandwiches, posting them all over. Listen, let me tell you, it's a thing where it's just like, this is why I believe sometimes they don't take the black community serious, because you get on something and you be emotionally wounded and then you end up still going back there. Not to say that to add insult to injury, because listen, I believe in more so in equal opportunity, because I have work in corporate America currently, and I see what it's like on that level where it's like, we're in these roles and we feel like we the token black people in these roles. And it's just like, oh, I'm happy I'm here. And that there's other people of our color, of our nationality, who are qualified to be able to do these roles too. But for some reason, we're not in these spaces in numbers, right? So what I want to say is that I believe in equal opportunity, and I don't think that anybody should be discriminated against, for their business or in regards to business or being hired. What's so crazy? When I was thinking of DEI, I was more so thinking of people being hired for certain positions and roles, or, in regards to that matter. I didn't think about it on the level of businesses, but she made a very great point that if you withdraw your support from going to Target, then you're not going to see her brand. You're not going to be able to support it. So me personally, I like her products, I never use anything in regards to hair care or anything, but I liked her seasonings. You know how you have like you have a mixture of seasonings that you throw on this, you throw on that. So when I see somebody who's black and I'm like, oh, they got a product, let me try it. Just like my coworker, vegan seasonings too. She was like, oh, buy it from my website and then we're going to take the units and purchase it on Walmart, because that helps us push and get more visibility in the store. So I do whatever it is that I can do to support these black businesses. And I think that people need to think about that. If it means something to you, you withdrawing your support and bringing it over to Costco, it's like, I don't think she's in Costco. But the bigger message is that think about those brands that you're not going to be supporting. And more so, I want you to think about everything else that you've been mad at, and then you resumed, and went back there spending your dollars and your coins. Trust me. for the people who grown a liking and a loving for Target, they might make it so now you ain't going to Walmart either. Remember, you thought you was better than people and you shopped at Target. You thought that you was, oh, you a Target girly or you a Target whatever. You felt like you was better than, because the red gives you those dopamine hits when you walk in there. You feel like you, I don't know what it is about it, but I shop anywhere and everywhere I want to, and I'm not going to stop it. I'm not going to stop it. But just because I'm not stopping it doesn't believe that you know, I don't support certain, you know, ideas or certain you know, policies that support, you know, minorities or blacks. But listen, I just understand how this goes. We always getting mad at something and then you resume to supporting it. So resume to supporting these black businesses if you've been a person that has been supporting them, or go to their website. Most of all, make sure that you, if you don't want to go physically in the Target because it's going to make you so sick or whatever, find different ways to support them. Order it off the website. Like she said, go there and just purchase their items. But you still got to eat. You're still going to need seasonings. How many of these seasonings from these companies are even black owned? So still show up and show out. This is why, listen, I'm not even getting in my feelings, and it's not even like I'm desensitized from it, but I know how this thing goes. This year I'm gonna be 42 years old. I done seen enough of this. People saying they ain't supporting the Gucci no more. People saying they ain't supporting the Starbucks no more. They ain't supporting the Lululemon. And all I hear is these black content creator influencers talking about they rocking Lululemon. They going to Starbucks, getting them frappuccinos, running to the casino, telling me no. Listen, potent, ponder, and subscribe to this channel if you made it this far. Thumbs up the video. Listen, I'm up out of here. Peace.